very big issues. Uh, it can be very big issues because of when our outdoor unit refined is inclined, then our proper oil cannot come back. Oil cannot come back properly. Then compressor temperature will be increased, and after certain time it can be take high load, and after certain time a compressor can be damaged. So it is very important, it is very important to maintain this. Mm. Here we can see a refinite insulation. It is totally wrong. We need to conscious about these issues. Sometimes we don't have uh, enough space for installation refinite, but uh, if we don't have any if we don't have enough space for installation, but we cannot install like this. We need to change our design, we need to change our outdoor position for these issues, but we cannot install this type of refinite. So we need to very much concerned about these issues. Here we see outdoor unit pipeline. Mm, Here we can see outdoor unit pipeline covering issues. It is also important issues. If we don't cover the outdoor unit pipeline, then our insulation will be damaged after certain time. Situation here, heat exchange will be very fast, and we cannot get proper cooling effect. So it is important. Uh, it is also important thing for our outdoor position. We need to install our outdoor according to this guideline. Sometimes we don't get enough space for outdoor unit, especially when we install our outdoor unit in same floor of the indoor unit. Sometimes our vertical height is less than 1.5 meter from outdoor unit to roof. So it is most important when our vertical height, outdoor unit to roof height is less than 1.5 meter, then we need to use duct. We need to use duct. So we uh, need to finally we need to concern about our outdoor unit positioning, because of if he cannot uh, heat exchange properly, then we will get bad uh, cooling effect. Here we can see outdoor unit positioning, although here our from outdoor unit top to roof distance is less than 1.5 meter. That's why here they don't use duct unit, don't use the duct for outdoor unit. It is not recommended. If we don't use here duct, which types of problem we'll face when outdoor unit discharge air. We know discharge air is hot air, and this heat exchanger area here outdoor, you know, can suck fresh air, can suck fresh air. When this hot air is uh, come out, then this hot air also suck this outdoor unit. Then here heat exchanger this outer unit cannot exchange heat properly. That's why it is important to use here duct. Yeah, if we use our outer unit in a, a closed area where are some louver That's why we need to audio unit duct, and also need to bigger the lower area for proper fresh air, for proper fresh air, intake fresh air. If audio unit cannot get proper fresh air, that then he cannot exchange heat properly. Mm. It will affect directly our cooling effect. Mm. This is for side flow system. Uh, yes, this is the one of the most important thing. Lots of time we face these types of difficulties. We don't have enough space for auto positioning. That's why we do not maintain this gap. Here, the between this auto unit gap uh, is too little. Gap is too little. It should be maintained more than 100 mm. More than 100 mm. It is better. It is better to 200 to 300 mm. It is better, but at least 100 mm. Mm. This is about our audio unit foundation. That's the base. We can make both type of base. Uh, we can build like this concrete base and steel foundation. This is the our concrete base shoes. If we use concrete base, then our material, which type of material we need to use, and which types of height should be 200 to 300 mm, and levelness, and uh, these types of issues we need to maintain. And steel foundation, we can also make our auto unit base by steel foundation. Mm. And materials levelness and fixation should be according to this requirement. And one of the main thing here, sometimes it can mistake if we install auto unit according to this fast image, which types of problem we will face. Auto unit also in the base, but which types of problem? Why we don't use like this? Because of, if we use like this, then outdoor uh, our outdoor will be deformed. Deformation can be happen. Yeah. And second image we can see here. Here these types of uh, outdoor insulation is not a technical thing, because of here here heat exchanger fully blocked. How to exchange heat, how this auto unit take fresh air, need to concern about these issues, need to concern. And one of the most important thing here also, uh, for vibration rubber pad. This rubber pad we use for vibration reduction. Mm, Sometimes we use our rubber pad only for our bolt area, but we need to use this our full base area, full full base area. Otherwise, we can see here our third image. Here they use only bolt area, only they use rubber pad only bolt area. Here in the middle of the outer unit, they don't use any rubber pad. Here it can be happened here some deformation because of uh, because of here anything. This is totally empty. So it is important to reduce some deformation of upper unit body. This is another thing. When we use our system in the coastal area, we can see here first three image. If we use our outdoor unit where directly exposed wind area, the sea wind area especially, here we know as, in the sea area, the coastal area, here salty environment are here. So this this sea wind can damage our system and damage our system. That's why we need to protect. We need to protect them. We need to protect them. How can we protect this? Or how can we protect this? We can protect this mm, like this second image. Like here, we can make a barrier wall in front of our outdoor unit. That's why sea wind cannot directly hit our outdoor unit. Otherwise, we can use also in the behind of the building. We can use our outdoor unit and the behind of the uh, building to protect this sea wind. In these types of environment, we have different types of outdoor unit, anti-corrosive outdoor unit. We need to definitely select these types of area for that types of outdoor unit. Uh, right now, we can see here indoor unit installation issues. We can use uh, thread rod for indoor unit installation. Mm, like this image. Mm, know it. Yes, this is the important thing. Mm, and we need to maintain when we uh, install our indoor unit. When our indoor unit is vertical length from roof to greater than 1.5 meter, then we need to add a cross section, add a cross fasten, and to avoid some vibration issues. And also we need to focus second image, which one is the from roof to our indoor unit distance uh, should be greater than 10 mm, at least 10 mm, at least 10 mm, not fixed directly in the roof. We see this area in, we see this in our beginning, what kind of problem we'll face if we don't cover our indoor unit. So we need to cover our indoor unit like this to protect the dust. And also we need to maintain a service door area at least 450 mm to 450 mm for service space. We know all of these things. Mm. And this is for our ducted unit areas. Yes, this is the most important for drain line issues. Drain line issues is most important in our air conditioning system, and because of we face lots of problem for water dropping issues, and water dropping issues mainly occurred due to lack of slopping, lack of drainage line perfection. So we need to maintain the slope. We need to maintain the slope according to this. Uh, this is one another important thing. Sometimes we feel we have a pump in our cassette type for a cassette type unit. We have a pump. It can pump always. It can pump lots of water and all of the line, in a whole line. We need to remember it is not our residence pump. Here we use 1 HP or 1.5 HP pump. It is a little pump. Need to remember it. Its maximum distance capacity is uh, 1100 millimeters. 1100 millimeter maximum distance, and this distance is count from the beginning of this drain line. Like here we can see here A, B, and C, and summation of this A, B, and C is equal to 1100 millimeter. This pump cannot pump whole system, cannot pump whole system. We need to remember it. If our main pipeline is not proper sloping, and then our pump cannot pump whole system. Pump only our built-in pump only pump the water from indoor to outside, and outside water can go by gravitational force, can go. Otherwise it cannot pump whole system. Sometimes we have this kind of misconceptions, so we need to remember this. Uh, our maximum capacity is 1100 millimeter, 1100 millimeter, and 1100 millimeter is count from the beginning of this pump. Like summation of A, B, C is equal to 1100 millimeter. Uh, and B is vertical height. B is our vertical height. It is also important. Our suggested that B should be maintained 200 to 300 mm. Although this is 500 millimeter, this is the maximum capacity. But if we want to get more performance and more or stability and reliability, our system, our indoor unit, then we need to maintain this within 200 to 300 mm. So need to maintain it. If we don't maintain our support distance, then we will face these types of sag in our drain line, in our condensate water line. And then we will face alarm code 01 when our system, when water cannot go easily, pump cannot pump the water, then float switch a signal is always open. Then our system is occur our system is generate a alarm code 01. So it is important. uh, Here we can see some air band and from vertical line to horizontal line connection process. Here we can use different types of T, to use to connect vertical line to horizontal line, connect vertical line and horizontal line together. And one thing here, we use some air vent, need to use it. And this is the most important. Uh, in the upper side of air vent, we need to use two elbows. We need to use two elbows, because of if we don't use these elbows and our air vent is directly open this, and lots of dust and different types of impurity can go inside uh, in our pipeline. Then it can be blocked our water system. We will face different types of problems for these issues. That's why we need to That's why we need to install two elbows in our air vent. And it is also suitable if we use some net in the uh, in this area. Here, this flexible pipe for drain line, which is provided from our company. Uh, we can use this for our flexible connection. But we cannot use this flexible connection as a band. So it is we need to avoid these issues. So it is not good practice. So we need to avoid this. We cannot ban this flexible. Mm. When we use waterline system, condensate waterline system, we after finishing the work, after completion the waterline system work, then we can test the water sloping. We can test, and it is also important need to test it. Then water can water can discharge easily or not. This is our electrical and communication work. Mm, we need to uh, provide power supply must be sufficient, and our hardware should be stable and reliable. And our voltage fluctuation issues need to focus it. Our voltage fluctuation rate is this tolerance is 10% of the rated voltage. Mm. Here we can see our maximum current is here. We can choose our circuit breaker. Uh, breaker should be maximum is 1.5 to 2 times bigger. Here sometimes we use like this to reduce our electrical cost. Uh, Sometimes we use like this connection, but we need to avoid this. It is not good practice, and it is not we cannot control each audio unit properly by this unit. And also it is very much difficult to connect in our audio unit terminal. It is the good practice for us. Each audio unit should have each individual breaker, each breaker. If audio unit uh, need to each breaker, circuit breaker, that's why we can control this separately. If we need to, if we need to turn off our main unit or turn off our sub unit, uh, we can do it easily when we use separately, when we use this breaker separately. And also we need to use for our audio unit connection, electrical connection, need to use cable lag. Otherwise it can be short circuit, and it can be loose connection, and different types of problem can be happened. Here we can see our communication terminals. Communication terminals from our audio unit to audio unit communication is 1 and 2, and audio unit to Indo unit communication also. Sorry, yeah, audio unit to audio unit communication is 3 and 4, and audio unit to Indo unit communication is 1 and 2, and Indo unit to wire controller communication is A and B. But here uh, From our Indo unit, AB is the wire controller communication port. Here AB port provide DC 15 volt, and 1 2 is our Indo to auto unit communication port, and this unit has a DC 5 volt, and therefore we need to conscious to connect this area. If we forget this number, and we connect AB, we connect Indo to auto communication, that's mean 1 2 into AB, then uh, it can be damage our Indo unit PCB communication part. So need to conscious about these issues. Here are one of the important things are shielded connection. Mm, we know our communication connection is 1 and 2, but we use our shielded cable for our communication and for our communication. So where we connect our shield cable, uh, in one cable we need to connect in one area for ground line in the shield cable. Uh, Here communication system work here. Yeah, how do you need DSW setting? DSW is deep switch settings, and this is the RS1 and DSW1, DSW6. Here few deep switch here, each have individual settings. We will see. Here our communication system DSW settings from communication D. When we use multiple combination, and then we need to set audio unit. We need to set a master unit. Our uh, main unit. Sorry, we need to setting our main unit and sub unit. Here previously we have some deep switch setting. We need to set from here. Here we can see DSW. Sorry. Yeah. So for main unit, for our main unit is 1 and 2 will be on, and all of these things for default setting is 1 is on and 2 3 and 4 is off, but 2 is on and 3 and 4 will be off, and after that this is the unit 2, it will be 1 and 2 off and 3 will be on, then 4 will be on and 1 to 3 will be off, then 3 and 4 will be on. This for our outdoor setting, and we need to also set refrigerant cycle number. Refrigerant cycle number also set from our outdoor unit and indoor unit. It will be same refrigerant cycle in the same system. DSW1 is the refrigerant cycle number, and RSW1. RSW1. This we can set a maximum 63 refrigerant cycle. The outdoor unit DSW setting represents system DSW1 and DSW8. Which system don't have which system don't have RSW1, that's rotary switch, don't have rotary switch, here we use DSW8. DSW8 thing for communication system. This is internal resistance. Internal resistance. We need to set is before shipment here. This DSW10 before shipment is one is on and two is off, and this is the default settings. This is the default settings, but we need to set it. If we use only single audio unit, then we don't need to set this DSW10. But if we use combination unit, that then we need to set it. Our first unit, main unit, should be turned off one, should be turned off one, and others unit as the default settings, like this. It is the important things for communication. This is the communication system during DSW5 and DSW6. Rotary switch 1 and rotary switch 2. Here one is Indo unit address. One is Indo unit address and one is refrigerant system address. We can see previous here we can see DSW1 for same this number. For example, here we can we set refrigerant system number is 25. Set refrigerant system number is 25. We need to set here also refrigerant system number is 25. Need to match from indoor to outdoor unit. For example, we have a system of we use one indoor unit and 5 or 6 one outdoor unit and 5 or 6 indoor unit. That's mean here 5 or 6 each indoor unit refrigerant system number will be same. For example, here we set outdoor unit refrigerant cycle number is 25. That means each indoor unit refrigerant system number will be 25. And indoor unit address, it will be definitely separate. It will be individual. For example, if we use 6 indoor unit, we need to unique indoor unit address for this 6 indoor unit. If we set same indoor unit address, then we will face duplicate address error. So our indoor unit address will be unique, and our refrigerant system address will be same as it is outdoor unit. Here we can see the refrigerant cycle number. Here we can see DSW5 and RSW2. Here DSW5 and RSW2 is the refrigerant cycle number. And DSW6 and RSW1, that's mean deep switch 6 and rotary switch 1 is the indoor unit address number. Indoor unit address number. We can use this rotary switch and this address number. Here are some example, like we have 6 deep switch and one we have here 6 digit in our deep switch DSW6. Then we need to turn on number 2, and we need to rotate our rotary switch in number 1. I think it is easier to set. If we want to set 52, then we need to turn on 5 and turn on 5 from deep switch and turn to right 2 in rotary switch. So here In this procedure, we can set Hisense cycle number and indoor unit address settings. Next, this is also address settings where we don't face, or sorry, here we don't see any rotary switch in our unit. Then we use the switches. You can see here how to address it. All of the switches summations will be the address number. For example, previously we see here, we set 21. If we want to set 21, then we need to turn on number 1 and turn on number 3 and also turn on number 5. Our number 1 is, at first I think we need to understand this table here. All of these six switches has individual number, like this one. Number 1 switch has 1, and number 2 switch has number 2 and its power is 1. Number 3 is its power is double. That's mean is 3. That's mean its number is its value is 8. Number 5, its power is 4 and its value is 16. And number 6, its power is 5. That's mean its value is 32. If we want to set 21, then we need to turn on number 1. One is, and we need to turn number 3. 4 and 1 is equal to 5, and we want to set 21, and right now we turn on this number 5. Its value is 16. That's mean 16 and 5 is equal to 21. Like this, we can set our address number by using this div switch. Later, here's the all of these things to settings, like refrigerant system, communication in terminal resistance setup, and Indo unit address, auto unit combination div, like this. Here one is the important thing is pressure test. Lots of times we use hello. For pressure test issues, we use nitrogen. We need to use good brand nitrogen and good quality nitrogen. And one of the most important things when we use nitrogen for pressure testing purpose, we need to keep our nitrogen cylinder is vertically. If a nitrogen is not good quality, in some moisture and some water content in our cylinder, then it cannot go easily in our system. If we use our nitrogen cylinder is horizontally, then this impurity, this moisture or water content can go easily in our system. So we need to remember this, and we need to pressure test procedure. At first, we need to pressure at least 2.5 megapascal for 5 minutes to find big leakage. If they don't have any big leakage, then pressure will be same. Then we can increase our pressure like 1.5 or 2 megapascal for 5 to 10 minutes or more or few times for medium types of leakage. If there is no the types of leakage and pressure is same, then we can go for finally pressure test for 4.15 megapascal for 24 hours. This need to remember this time, 4.15 megapascal for 24 hours. If we maintain this pressure for long time, what type of problem we will face? On the other hand, we I just forget to say, uh, we need to pressure when we going to pressure test, we need to use double gauge manifold. We need to use double gauge manifold or both side pressure for or mm, suction side and discharge side, like liquid and gas side pressure is at the same time. Uh, when our liquid side pressure is 4.5 megapascal and our gas side pressure is also 4.5 megapascal, then we don't have any issues. But if our gas side pressure is 4.5 megapascal and liquid side pressure is lower than 5.4 megapascal, then we will face some difficulties we can face, like our Indo unit EX we can start. So we need to maintain both side pressure is equal. After high pressure test, we need to reduce the pressure. We need to reduce the pressure. Here are some leak testing method. We know also how to check leak. Uh, don't need to say, I think, about these issues. Here's one another important thing. Use when we weld this area, we need to um, protect this ball valve. How to protect this ball valve from the heat? We can use here wet cloth during welding, and it is to ensure that this cloth is always wet. Otherwise, this valve can be damaged. We need to remember it. This is our vacuum process. At first, we need to use greater than or equal 4 liter per second capacities vacuum, which vacuum is discharge capacity is 4 liter per second or greater than 4 liter per second, and need to vacuum more time, at least 3 hours or greater than 3 hours. If vacuuming is not good, if vacuuming is not good, then few moisture can stay inside the pipeline. If moisture is inside the pipeline, we face few problems like ice jam. Our capillary tube can be blocked. Our compressor oil can be polluted. Lots of things can happen. So vacuuming is the most important. All of the things is very good. Our installation work is as per our recommendation. Our installation goods is good quality, and our all of these things is very good, but we don't use proper vacuum, or vacuuming time is less, then our system is not can perform properly. That's why cooling effect will be poor and whole work will be destroyed. Then customer cannot happy. we cannot get proper cooling effect according to our system. That's why vacuuming is good. Vacuuming, proper time vacuuming is most important. One of the most important thing here during vacuuming, also we need to use double gauge manifold. We need to vacuum both side is at the same time in our liquid side and gas side. Here we can see our the, scroll compressor or copper plating is damaged due to moisture issues. If we don't use proper timing of vacuuming, if we uh, can, uh, our vacuuming is not enough, then we will face these types of problem. Finally, after this vacuuming, we need to recharge. We need to recharge additional refrigerant, but we cannot additional refrigerant charge uh, easily. We need to before charge additional refrigerant, we need to calculate by using this calculator. According to our liquid pipe. Uh, According to our liquid pipe length. Here we can see some data is here. Here we can see here our liquid pipe is here 12.7 mm. Its length is 10.5 meter. Here is 9.5 mm. Its length is 5.4 meter, and its length here is also 9.5 mm. Its length is 6.5 meter, and this indoor unit is liquid pipe size is also 9.53. Its length is 0.8 meter, and its length also 0.8 meter, and its size is 9.53 meter. How to calculate this additional refrigerant? We can see here we can see our 12.7 mm dia pipe, and its length was 10.5 meter. Then our additional refrigerant for this pipe is required 1.26 kg, and our 9.53 mm diameter pipe, and its length was length summation was 13 meter, and it is required additional refrigerant is 0.81 kg, and 6.35 as no, there is only two liquid pipe. Hmm. Total additional charge for liquid pipe, it's W1, its total is 2.07, and we need to calculate it also 76 BTU per hour to 96 BTU total into unit additional charge not, and our ratio is here, and the ratio of Indo unit connection capacity, our Indo unit with connection capacity ratio is 106%. Here we can see Indo unit capacity ratio is less than 100. We don't need to charge any additional refrigerant, and Indo unit capacity is 100 to 150%. We need to charge 0.5 kg, and Indo unit capacity is 116 to 130% capacity ratio. Then we need to charge additional 1 kg refrigerant. Here our Indo unit ratio is 1.6%. 1.6%. That's why we need to charge 0.5 kg additional refrigerant here, this here. Then our total additional refrigerant is 2.75 kg. That's why we need to charge. We need to charge this unit. We need to charge additional refrigerant for this unit at this 2.57 kgs. Here's the refrigerant charging steps. We know also at first we need to connect our hose to our cylinder and our valve, and don't remember to purging. Sorry, don't forget to purging the hose pipe, because of in some air into the hose pipe, we need to discharge the air. Then we need to calculate our additional refrigerant, and according to need to provide it by using a scale. So it's okay. It is here is all of these things. So thank you. Uh, our installation training, our installation knowledge sharing program is here. It's okay, and I will send you also this PPT to see and for better understanding. And here are some video also, but some technical problem, we cannot play this video. You can see this video when you download this PPT. Thank you.
Andy, Shem and Kasi, thanks for kindly support to us, and also our team, thanks for joining.
Uh,
After the unit installation, we will meet the next commissioning training program as soon as possible.
Andy, I'm Darshan here. Can you share that recording?
yes, I also share you.
Yeah, most of the people requested that the program is, I think is we can get better knowledge for that your product and how to installation. That the most of the people request that ask them to send you a recording
Yes,
link.
I also send you this PPT also. Now I'm facing some technical problems here. Here are some videos. I cannot play these videos in right now. That's why when I send you this PPT, you can see it, and for better understanding. And also for your study purpose, you can see it. I have one question. Is it required the oil equalizer pipe for outing needs? Oh, no, we don't need to oil balance pipe or oil equalizer pipe. Here is our outing unit built-in oil separator. So we don't install another oil equalizer balance pipe. I have see here another question. Is it possible audio unit install on the another system? I don't know what is think this question. Like audio unit install on the another system. It means Hisense audio unit to another brand audio unit. You want to connect together, or Hisense audio unit different series you want to connect together. If you want to Hisense and another brand audio unit, Hisense unit to separate system. No, brother. It is not possible. It is not possible to install Hisense unit and another system. If both Hisense, then we can connect, but it should be same series. We cannot connect different series. Yes. I have another question. What is the highest scope you can achieve? Actually, need to check our manual for this scope. Need to check. Here we are here for only illustration purpose. If illustration any kinds of queries about installation, then it is easier for answering me. No. It is this only for additional we need to charge this refrigerant. in built-in in our outdoor unit has some refrigerant charged. Uh, we can see the amount of charged refrigerant in the nameplate of outdoor unit. But this calculation is only for additional. This is for according to our liquid pipe length. Okay, I think we don't have any question right now, but if you feel any difficulties or any queries about installation, please don't feel any hesitate or any shy to contact with me or contact with our team. So we are always here to help you. Also, don't worry. Uh, right now, I think we can finish our program. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for participate here. I think. Hello. So we can finish it. Thank you very much for your cordial participation. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy, and your team.
Thank you. Thank you very much.